Hello, welcome beautiful world. This is Isabella, an owner and founder of Authentic Wellbeing Company and creator of this beautiful show. Welcome today to the show. This is the place where we are very raw, open, vulnerable, and we talk about sometimes taboo topics which are not taboo anymore in this show. Today's show is about celebration. I thought I will talk about celebrations at the beginning of the year because a lot of us are already partially in some type of resolutions, in some type of programs which we so wanted to commit at the beginning of this year. We are committed. Maybe we are facing some kind of situation where we feel like we hit wall right now. This is the moment where really I would like to embrace that topic and emphasize how celebration is really an important and very empowering step on your journey, whatever that is. Celebration. Think about this. How many times you've celebrated somebody's achievements, somebody's birthday, somebody's great performance, when you celebrated somebody's success, somebody's marriage, right? A birth of new child, whatever it is, we celebrate. We celebrate beautiful events in our lives and in our friends and families' lives. And when you think about this, I would like you to kind of move now that definition and that connotation and that expression of that word towards yourself. It's literally the same, but in this case, it's really directed to you. How do you celebrate yourself, your accomplishments, your beautiful achievements, your success? How do you celebrate yourself on every path, on every step of your path towards the goal you kind of designed for yourself? So celebration is really important step also in your path, on your journey towards your goal, because it really creates that beautiful reminders as we are moving, right? We are doing all this hard works. We are committed to this new program and challenge we really truly wanted to be part of. And then there is a moment when we hit the wall. There is something like telling us, or we being hard on ourselves, kind of see it as, dang, nothing is moving forward, I don't see any changes. Again, whatever program and journey you took on. And we hit that wall and we get discouraged. And we get like even in that mode, like almost giving up on ourselves and on that challenge. Sometimes no matter even how much money we spend, even if it's for free, but still we get discouraged. It's like, I don't want to do it anymore, right? I don't want to do it anymore. It doesn't work. I don't see any results. I'm done. And this is the moment when celebration and gratitude also should take place and should be the moment for you to stop and pause and kind of shut down that inner critic within yourself. Yes, because that is an inner critic. It's like that ego in our head is asking now for the validation, for the proof. Okay, how many pounds did you lose? What did you accomplish? Someone already promised you that you will be in the middle of writing your book, and where are you? And so on and so on. And there is this external validations and external seeking the problem to solve. And it's like external world is telling us that we are, or not world, voice, that we are not doing good, or we are maybe not enough, or maybe we are not a good people or for that program, and maybe we just shouldn't do it. And when you feel that huge discouragement, that inner critic, that inner voice, kind of beating yourself over something what you so bravely took on and you really wanted to accomplish that task, that is the moment when you want to truly stop, pause, and come to the celebratory mode. It may sound like weird. I'm like, Isabella, I'm just beating myself over it. I just almost gave up. How do you want me to celebrate? Very simple. There could be a couple of, or at least 3 tools to start doing that. The first thing, I would love for you to remind yourself, why are you actually doing it? Because if you started any challenge without any reason behind it, just because, most likely you are going to fail, because there is no deep reason, that deep why holding you accountable to move forward as the program moves, even if there are obstacles on the way. So the first thing and foremost, remind yourself, what is that why? Why did you actually even start? And usually that why is very beautiful. Usually that why is very big, very dreamy, very amazing, very driven, determined. So a lot of whys and those reasons around whys are already going to encourage you to at least shut down that inner voice, inner critical voice. And once you remind yourself about that why, I would like for you to literally write down on the piece of paper all tiny accomplishments you already accomplished so far. And I am 100% sure there are some. We just don't see them. We just don't see them because we see our journey as A and B. And we think that when we started, this is our big why, we say it. Sometimes we don't even think if this is really our reason, but we say it. And then we think that we will just accidentally, mindlessly, without anything, without any work, without any awareness, jump to the point B, and we will be miraculously already changed in any way. Unfortunately, nothing happens like that in any area of our life. We do need to take those steps slowly. We do need to crawl in order to start walking as kids. We need to take those steps after step, even if you jump every other step in order to climb to the second floor. We do need to take those steps, but we forget about them. So I would like to invite you to literally look at small, tiny accomplishments which you accomplished, which you achieved during those last 2, 3, 4 weeks of the resolution challenge you took on. So that way you can start seeing that you actually did something, that you actually accomplished something, that you are actually doing good. And that is the most important part in celebration, recognizing that you are actually doing good. But please be aware that small, tiny things do not mean that you are not doing your work. It's actually totally opposite. Small accomplishments, tiny steps towards your goal are actually indicative of you doing the work and of you aiming to that accomplishment, to that celebration, to that point where you want to go, because you are doing them every single day, every single or every other day. You are consistent. And that's also a magical word in this. So recognizing those small accomplishments and small things really can boost you up very, very much. And this is the moment when you celebrate. This is the moment when you truly need to celebrate. And how do you celebrate yourself? Yeah, externally also, like a lot of us, especially as women, we do like reward ourselves with something, either manicure, pedicure, maybe some flowers, maybe a new book, maybe a new jewelry, whatever it is, maybe a nice dessert after dinner, which maybe you didn't have for all those weeks because you are on your fitness journey and now you want to celebrate. It's whatever you feel good, but I truly want to invite you to ask yourself, ask your body and ask yourself, give yourself those 2-3 minutes pause What does it feel good to celebrate with? How do you want to celebrate? Because I truly don't want you to get yourself a dessert on the fitness challenge and then beat yourself over it even more than you did before. That's not my point, that's not my invitation, and I do not want that for you. I do want for you to celebrate the way you feel like celebrating. You really stop, pause, get a couple of breaths and ask yourself, how do I want to celebrate? What would make me feel now really celebratory, joyful, and happy about my wonderful accomplishments? Dang, I did this and this and this and this. I truly deserve a big tap on the shoulder. I truly deserve a huge hug to myself. I truly deserve that flowers or that new book or that maybe bath with the relaxing music in the evening when you cancel all appointments and ask your husband to go with his buddies, or maybe with kids for a walk while you're having your bath. Whatever it is, it could be beautiful, it could be tiny, it could be big, it could be magical, it could be original, it could be yours, nobody's else, it could be creative. Maybe you want to paint because you haven't for a while. So think about that celebration action as something what really can add into celebration, what truly can add into your feeling of being accomplished. Because only that way you, after finishing celebration, because every celebratory party finishes, right? You don't feel drained, you don't feel discouraged, you don't feel like even more negative or beating yourself over whatever you just did even more than before. That is not the point of celebration. So definitely gratitude, listing those accomplishments, small, tiny accomplishments, asking your body, how do you want to celebrate? What would make you feel celebratory and joyful and happy and proud of yourself right now? And do it. And do it. And then next day go to your challenge, continue knowing that you are actually doing beautiful work and you are doing it. And you are worthy, you are enough, you are showing up. And that's the point of that celebration. So again, as I said, I wanted to emphasize that part because I already faced situations when I had a couple of clients newly signed recently, and we just meeting for 2 weeks, and I already hear, oh, I don't see any changes. I'm not doing well. I should be doing this and I should be doing that. I'm not sure if that was a good idea. And all those doubts. Give yourself space. Give yourself love and compassion. Give yourself that acceptance and that tap on the shoulder. Hey girl, you doing good. Hey guy, you doing good. You're good. Get going. Be committed. Stay with me. Stay with me, trust me, because again, and I get trapped in the same mode sometimes myself when I literally feel that things are not moving. And I need also sometimes somebody to validate me, right? Of course, the best validation is the one coming from you. So I want you to be recognizing, to be able to recognize those accomplishments. I want you to recognize how great job you are doing. And I want you to celebrate the way you want, not external world. And that way you will feel celebratory, joyful, encouraged, and even more motivated to keep going, to move on, to keep doing what you are doing. So please take those tools as something maybe to try, especially now when you are in the midst of your journey, of your path, of your resolution and challenge. Give yourself that 20 minutes time as celebratory, recognizing those achievements, and see how you feel. See how that helped you to potentially show up on Monday again with bigger encouragement and motivation than maybe you had a week ago. I would love to hear how this resonates with you, how this worked for you, if you even applied. How do you work with yourself when you hit that wall and when you see that demotivation and discouragement showing up and coming onto you and trying to prevent you from moving forward. How do you deal with those things? Share with us below in the comments, below this video, below the show notes. Share with me in the private Authentic Wellbeing Facebook group, which is primarily for women, but I would love to hear from you over there, because those things are empowering not only for you, but they can be really empowering to others only because they may resonate with you. That moment like, oh, me too, is so empowering for so many of us. So share with me, or even if you want to share something intimate, privately, or ask questions, below in this show notes, I'm providing my business email, which comes to me, doesn't go to any another administrative people, and then I am more than happy to answer or help you out or reach out to you. And I think with that, I would like to finish. So one more time, I'm looking forward to your shares, to your experiences, to your maybe comments and suggestions. And I am happy to be back on the show again. We are cranking up. We are moving forward. 2019 is just started. I am so happy to see you in this show, and I hope to see you in the next video in 2 weeks. Have a wonderful weekend, have a wonderful day, and I hope you can find that celebration very pleasing, very empowering, very encouraging for you, for yourself. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. I love you all, and see you in the next video. Love you.